I am Hans and this is my channel. Thank you guys for watching. Today we're going to be installing a Moen smart kitchen faucet. And we are going to go over the features of it really quick, and then we're going to get into the install and show you how easy it was, and we're going to do that right now.
Let's go!
When I went to CES, I saw this huge Moen booth, and I went over there and I talked to this spokesperson, Susie Street. And she actually went through and did a demo for me that was really cool, and it got me really excited. And I showed this video to my dad when I got home, and he got really excited because he's a total nerd when it comes to this stuff. He's actually got smart switches, and his TVs are all working off of his Alexas. And he got really excited, and I kind of talked him into it a little bit, and he got one, and I'm going to install that for him today, and we'll get into that video. But first I want to show you the video that we did at CES where we did talk about the features and show you a little bit what it does and why it was so exciting, and then we'll get into the install right after this. I am here with Susie Street, and we are going to be, product manager, right? And we're going to be doing a quick demo. I heard about this thing about 3 weeks ago where it actually will pour an exact amount of water. So she's going to show us how it works and also show what else it does and what else they have. So Here we go.
So yeah, this is our new U by Moen Smart Kitchen Faucet. We're launching it here at CES as a part of the new Moen network, which is essentially a one app that houses all of our smart products in one app. So we have the U by Moen Kitchen Faucet, we have the U by Moen Smart Shower, and then we have the Flow by Moen Smart Water Shutoff. So here at the show, we're launching the Smart Faucet. So you can control the faucet 4 ways. You can control it via the handle, just like a regular faucet. You can use the touch-free sensor. We like to call that chicken hands. So if you don't want to touch the faucet, you can just hands-free turn it on and off. The 3rd way is through the app. And then the 4th way is now using either Google or Alexa. You can control your faucet with your voice. So you can issue a precise measurement command, a precise temperature command, or a combination of the both using presets in the app or actual voice commands. So I'm going to demo how we can give you 1 cup of water just by using your voice. Hey Google, ask Moen to dispense 1 cup of water.
Here's Moen. Wave over sensor to dispense.
So it's asking me to wave over the sensor because it wants to make sure I'm ready to catch the water. So I'm going to put it here, wave over the sensor. Takes the guesswork out of measuring. No longer have to get down at eye level and make sure you're hitting 1 cup. Oops, I always forget. So there's your 1 cup of water.
Pretty exact. That's pretty impressive.
So
wow.
For measurement, we can go from 1 tablespoon all the way up to 15 gallons, and we support exact temperature, like 103 degree, or if you want to say generic, like warm, cold, room temperature, it supports that as well.
So if you have a hot water heater that's 20 feet away from your faucet, it works. How does it know how to get the temperature? Do you guys have
The smart faucet has a smart control box underneath the deck that hangs from the shank, or you can mount it on the back of your cabinet wall. That is where your hot and cold water lines go into. So it's going to mix the water just like your faucet does today. So you want hot, cold water, you're going to point the faucet down. It's going to mix until it gets to that temperature. And as you move it up, it adjusts the amount of hot water and cold. So when you issue your voice command, no matter what position the handle's in, it's going to mix that water and get up to that exact temperature using the smart control box. If you ask for a specific temperature, so if we were to say, hey Google, ask Moen to dispense 90-degree water.
Here's Moen.
She's saying we're running the faucet to 90 degrees and it's blinking until it gets to that temperature. You're going to wave your hand over when once it stops blinking, now it's at 90 degrees, so you can feel it. So if I were to ask for a measurement, she would say wave over, so I'm ready to catch it. This is just going to dispense the water because I asked it simply to dispense 90-degree water. So it flashed a little bit, and once it went solid, that meant 90-degree water was coming out.
Okay, cool. That's really awesome.
Hey Google, tell Moen to stop.
Could you just wave over it as well?
You can wave over it. You can use your voice. No matter what position the handle is in, it has an open hierarchy, so you can use your voice to turn it on, wave to turn it off, or vice versa, or even use the mechanical handle.
Cool. Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Cool.
Have a good day.
You too.
See you guys next one. So Susie did a great job. It is really cool that you can use it with the Alexa or the Google Home. We did try it with both. We hooked it up to the Alexa and it works way better. So in my opinion, I would use the Alexa, but if you have Google Home stuff everywhere, just stick with that because it does work. So when I was installing it, this is just a different kind of setup. You have to think about this like a digital switch, like a potentiometer. So you have your handle that's moving left and right and forward and backwards. So here's your hot and your cold, here's how much water is coming out. And this is all digital. You only have one hose actually coming up and coming out of the end of the faucet. Whereas before, you used to have a hot and a cold, and there was kind of a mixer that was within the handle part. So as you moved it forward and backwards, it would mix the hot and cold, and then this would be the how much water is coming out. Now, what we're doing with this is this box that's underneath here, it actually is circulating the water through here so you could actually get the right temperature of water. And then you have one final hose that comes up and it comes out of the top. So all of the mixing is done down in this box. And as you move the handle, it's just sending a digital signal. So there have been people that have had their faucet on and the power's gone off or something, and they can't get it to turn off because that digital signal is no longer being fed because they have it plugged into the power. So what I did with my dad's is we bought this battery backup system. So he has a battery backup and it's plugged in. So while his power's on, it's fine. If his power ever goes off, he can still turn off his water. And that was a pretty expensive little add-on. I think he said it was about $85. But the peace of mind and just not having to worry about it. We don't get power outages a lot here. Enough people complained about it on YouTube that we just went ahead and said, let's get it. You'll see when I pull all these pipes out of the old one, and that's a Moen as well. Well, I did my research before. I know what all these little parts are. That'll just clip underneath the sink right there. So there's a little bit of a ring right here that's gonna probably sit in a different spot. I don't know if you have anything to try to scrub that off with. Then when we put the new one in, there's only one pipe that comes all the way up. So do you think I can get you to just hold that thing right there for me? It clips into that bottom box, and that's what mixes the water. And again, it's really cool the things that you could do because you're able to mix that down underneath the sink. And this thing is super light. You can hang it off of that little clip. I thought it would be too heavy, but it really isn't. And I was really impressed, I gotta say. At this point, I put my battery pack in and cleaned up all my wiring so I could get everything nice and tidy. want to get one of these for myself now because it is so cool. And it's not that I would use it every day, but I think it's really cool if you just want to, instead of going to get a measuring cup and say, give me a cup of water, I could say, Alexa, tell Moen I want 1 cup of water, and it'll just dispense 1 cup of water. So I don't know, thought that was kind of cool. You guys let me know what you think. I hope that you liked this video. I hope it was helpful. I hope that you watch my next video, and if you like this one, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button for more videos like this one, and you will see me in the next video.